Dropping that knowledge on you.
I could not make this shit up.
With Kev Nash.
Oh, Hercules.
DJ Killer Kev.
Boss.
And Dizzle.
Uh-oh.
Let me tell you, boys, you can't make that shit up.
The Inside. Real deal, straight up.
Are you crazy?
Hottest stories from the world of hip-hop.
This is Ludacris.
It's the Big Boss Rick Ross.
What up? It's your boy Young Jeezy. This is 50 Cent.
Sports.
Some of those dunks were the most incredible dunks I've ever seen.
And what's popping in the DYT.
I couldn't make this shit up. I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. I'm sad that I lack the talent to make this shit up.
Here's Kev Nash, DJ Killer Kev, and A Dizzle.
You Can't Make This Up podcast, Kev Nash.
DJ Killer Kev on mute.
I'm a DJ
mute,
Killer
nigga.
Kev.
And A Dizzle.
Episode
430.
We here, we live. Got a lot of topics to get into this week. A lot of sports things, lots of things in the world of entertainment. Couple quick hitters, but we got to check in with the squad, fellas. How was the week?
I'll go ahead and go. It was pretty good. I think the biggest thing that happened for me and the fam this week is my middle child, Carmen, who is a sophomore headed to junior year next year, got accepted into the culinary arts program at CTC.
Hey.
So we were super excited for her, super proud of her. She does her own cooking around the house. She done took over the mac and cheese duties. She likes to make, treats, cakes, pies, so nothing better for her to get started in this. It was going to be between cosmetology and culinary arts, but when we did the tour, she fell in love with the culinary arts room and just that whole what it could be, you know what I'm saying? So
Nice.
super excited for her for that. Your boy had a bunch of bookings this week, a bunch of deposits paid. It was Chinese food and pizzas for the fam, things was going well. Got a deposit for a class reunion I'm doing, got paid in full for April 5th event I'm doing, got a deposit for a wedding I'm doing, got an inquiry for a wedding. So shit's been rolling that way. And other than that, man, just enjoying the week. So
I can dig it. Big booked.
yeah.
As for your boy, man, lots of work. Man, multiple days this week, man, where your boy didn't put in 12, 13-hour work days at the gig and just got home and just dead tired. But on the top of that, still trying to, maintain the gym. This was like the first week that I hit the gym every day this week, outside of Friday. Friday was one of the days I just couldn't get out of bed. But outside of that,
I got
go
a
ahead,
funny
bro.
confession real quick.
Yes, sir.
We have the same name, so every time I would get an alert that said Kev closed 3 rings, I thought I was doing something, but it was you. And I was like, damn it.
Yeah, man, trying to get back into it, to the gym and do, whether it was halfway decent, still get out there and get a couple steps in. Back when I was really on it, man, I was getting in like 20, 25,000 steps a day. Man, this week I was barely hitting 15, and I was just looking back. I was like, man, I was really active. I was really getting at it, man. So I'm trying to, obviously I can't jump right back into that, but I'm trying to ramp up to that to get to that level again, man. So that's really been it, man. And yesterday was kind of like one of them days that I just was super lazy, man. I wanted to do stuff. I wanted to get out the house. I wanted to go to the boys state tournament. I wanted to just get out the house, but I just couldn't, man. I was just, just like, man, this couch, this bed, just chilling. It's so fun. I'm gonna just stay here today. And my goal today is after the pod, I'm gonna go get some fresh air and get out the house. Cause yesterday was just big lazy status, man. Didn't do anything all day but watch college basketball.
Yeah, I had the opposite because I'm not normally off whole weekends. So that was a pleasant surprise. So I found myself having the cabin fever. I was put on some clothes, I put on some dunks, put on some nice gear, went around and washed my car and drove all over the city for no reason and stopped at a few food spots I wanted to try. And I just was outside yesterday. So today's going to be that day for me where I'm watching golf. I'm napping. I'm gonna check on the men and women hoops and NBA tonight.
Yeah. Dizzle, what's popping?
Shit, man. Week was cool. Week was chill. We went out on the town in Columbus last night. Saw Zach Fox. Um, he was performing at the Funny Bone. It was a good show too. He was pretty funny. Zach Fox is dude from Abbott Elementary, the main girl's ex-boyfriend.
Oh, okay,
Um,
okay, okay.
Gotcha.
so nah, he was dope. Openers was funny, had me rolling. But I got a complaint to file with Penn's Columbus. Have y'all ever been?
What is it?
No.
Man, it's called Penn's, and it's
Mm.
basically we was linking up there before the show to just turn up a little bit, drink a little bit. They had like mini bowling, big Jenga, like it's just a whole bunch of games in an
You had a
arcade
bowling that's
style.
on the strings.
Yep,
Oh yeah.
exactly.
Okay, I
Yeah.
got you.
Um, so we get there, try to reserve a lane. They said 4 hour wait. I said, all right, y'all playing with me right now. So we walk around, go to the bar, chilling for a second. The video games, like the arcade games, are free. So we're just playing arcade games for a little bit. I go to the bar, let's get a double shot, let's get it going. So I ordered 2 doubles and 2 lemon drops. Guess how much that shit costs, boy?
Wait.
Ooh, 2 doubles and what?
Casamigos.
That's up there with the Don Julio prices.
I'm
so
gonna say 70.
I'm gonna say 83.
2 doubles of Casamigos and 2 lemon drops. That bitch came out to be 130. I clutched my pearls, but my wife was standing right there. Her cousin was standing right there. I just had to hand him the card, man. Swipe the card. Swipe the
Wait,
card.
so how much was the
130.
lemon drops?
I don't even know, bro. I don't even know, bro. Man, them drinks went. We drank them drinks. It was still had like an hour left for the hour and a half for the show. I'm like, God damn.
My pocket at that point.
Went back, had to get 2 more double shots. That shit was like $60. I'm like, God damn, man. But that's before we got to the comedy show where they make you get 2 things. Yes.
How much did you tip? How much did you tip?
I think $5 on both go rounds. I ain't tipping too much. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Have y'all ever been in a position where the price of the bill was too much? Did you say F a tip?
Nah, I ain't do that. Nah, you've done that?
Nah, but
I can't confirm or deny.
I make sure I take a full pop home and everybody else get a
Yeah.
drink. I make sure we, say if I have bad service, they bringing me everything. I want extra napkins. I want extra ketchup. I'm taking the forks and the good napkins. We gonna clean house.
I'm with moms. I'm 100% with moms. You definitely got robbed.
Dude, that's bad.
Hey man, I remember that they was expensive because I had gotten drunk there before, and they got a slide. I don't know if I've shared this on the podcast, but I was like drunk going down this big ass slide, hurt my knee because it was like a curvy slide, and I don't know if it was for adults, but I did the slide again, and I didn't hurt myself this time. So I conquered Penn's slide, but I won't be back. I never have to go there ever again.
Yeah, that sounds
yeah, I never have to go there. I was kind of excited until you told me you pay $140 for 4 drinks. That's wild. I mean, I guess they making up for the fact that the arcade games are free.
I don't know, but they seem to last to me. And shout out to the folks tuned in. We got some folks on Twitch, actually, YouTube, and Facebook. So make sure y'all hit that subscribe.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all.
Salute. Funny Bones was jumping in Ohio this week. You had Marlon Wayans at the Dayton Funny Bone, Just Hilarious down at the Liberty, and then my man's from Abbott up there in Columbus. So shouts out to Funny Bones bringing
and this
quality acts.
It's crazy how that's all connected because we had a order, I want to say Thursday or Friday, that was made for Marlon at the Funny Bone. So it was dope to throw a little elbow his way, and hopefully they enjoyed it.
Indeed.
What up, bud?
Well, shoot. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into these topics. Dizzle, what's popping in the world of sports, man? What's going down?
Yeah, man. Let's start out with Bronny's big night, man, and a valiant effort, but a loss to the Bucks. I don't think Luca played. LeBron was out, so it was a B team. Get your ass in there, give it your hardest effort. and they did all right, man. They ended up losing, but Bronny was getting main minutes. Ended the game 17 points, 4 rebounds, 3 steals. I think he got a block in there. How we feeling about his performance?
Ever since Bronny told that nigga his chain was fake, he been all right. He been all right. I'm just saying. Bronny been all right. I'm happy for him. I mean, shit, it's good to see him, put in the work in the G League and then come show us what he been doing. Obviously he's gonna have the most scrutiny, the most, eyes on him. But for him to go out and put up his best performance thus far, I was happy for the kid.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Bronny, man. Good performance, like you said before. It was the B team. They got smoked. What was like 118 to 90. He had a plus minus of like minus 36. But guess what? He went out there and he put up some buckets. Yeah. And you know what?
Why you gotta bring up his plus minus? We don't even. We never said plus minus on this show. I ain't never heard you say plus minus, man. Now you want to bring up Bronny plus minus.
Since I'm the hater of the pod, I will continue to hate on this one individual that I've been hating on his entire NBA career. One Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish, it's been over for you. I'm surprised that you're still in the association. He has never been able to adapt to the association. And Cam Reddish was god awful in that performance. And he got just as many minutes as Bronny James. So salute to Bronny James for taking advantage of his minutes. Hope it continues. I hope you continue to blossom in your young career. But Cam Reddish, you know what I'm saying? China awaits you, buddy. China's just waiting.
Damn. Yeah, because Lakers did drop him and Alex Lynn, which I was calling for his job a week ago. Like
that was good to see.
Yeah. But nah, man. Shout outs to Bronny, good performance. We definitely want to see more of that in the main minutes, man. Like, this is what's gonna get you comfortable. This is what's gonna get you in your groove, and not just garbage time minutes. Like you want to try to be in a regular rotation. Playoffs is coming soon, and I doubt he'll, get any action then. But this is a step forward for him. Yeah.
I have a question. I was thinking about this. Obviously, athletes are motivated by a million different things. We saw the Last Dance documentary. We saw the psychopath that was Michael Jordan, what he was motivated by, basically making up things to motivate himself. Hey, do whatever you got to do. Have we taken into account the motivation LeBron is going to have going into this playoffs to win the NBA championship? Not for the Lakers, not for himself, but for his son. Like, have we taken that into account? Like, will we actually see the very best of LeBron James simply because he wants to win a championship for his son?
I think so. I think there's nothing more that the James gang wants to laugh at, Charles Barkley and others and say, hey, I got mine. Did you get yours? You know what I'm saying? So I think so. I think the push is real for that.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
Yeah, I saw LeBron. Obviously, he goes through these injuries every March and everything like that. No, it's calculated. It's been calculated. Hey, man, I got to rest my body to ramp up for the playoffs and stuff like that. And he has earned the right to do that 10 times over. Yeah, I'm with you, Dizzle. I got the Lakers going to the finals, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of put 2 and 2 together. Like, LeBron is about to be on some LeBron Miami Heat shit type of action, man.
Villain. So, in his villain arc again.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go definitely with the Lakers to make it out the West, simply because hey man, Bronny got a championship. What about you, Charles Barkley? Like I can see it a mile away, dude. So hey, let's get it.
Yeah. Let's talk more NBA, man. We got the Cavs. They followed up a 16-game winning streak with a 4-game losing streak. Is it panic mode or it don't really matter? It's a long season.
I wouldn't say it's panic mode. I would say Donovan Mitchell got to get his head out of his ass. He's had 3 or 4 of those games where he was definitely 5 for 20, in that range. He had some very bad shooting nights, but I think ultimately that turns around. I don't think it's nothing to panic. I think it's good that they go through these things now to show them what it takes to get it done. So I think we're okay.
I think we're good as well. I mean, to win 16 games in a row is crazy, and you finally lose, you run out of gas, and then you go on an extended road trip. I saw this coming a mile away once they lost to Orlando. Like, if you would have chopped up some of those 16 wins to maybe, 10-6 stretch in there, and but no, this is fine. This isn't the end of the world. They play the Jazz today. Uh, They'll probably lose that game too. I'm not overly worried about it. I mean, the Cavs are still 56-14. We're good. We're fine. Like,
5
teams go
games
through these
over the
rough patches.
Celtics, 12
Yeah,
games over the Knicks.
Yeah, it's about to be starting to cut back on players' minutes and stuff like that. So you might even get to see Imani Bates in the NBA again.
Ty Jerome, here we come.
You already know.
Yeah, I think they'd be right come playoff time. But who won't be right? Paul George. He is actually out for the remainder of the season. Podcast P is making his return. So wait, this nigga came out with a whole PSA. What was this? Just last month? It wasn't even a month or two, was it?
Like 2 pods ago.
Yeah. I was about to say 2-3 weeks ago.
What we think, man? Is he need to choose one or like keep one going? Like, does it? I don't like seeing the whole PSA like, yo, we going to a playoff push. I'm taking a break from pod and now he back within a month. That shit is crazy.
I wasn't a fan of him taking a break to do anything, like, because they being the mainstream media try to make it seem like you can't do more than one thing. Like, you have to be about basketball all the time, 24/7, 365. Like, hey man, people got side hustles, and that's how I view, athletes doing their podcasts. Hey man, this is just another outlet. Like, they're not at the gym 24/7, 365. Like, they got downtime. They're allowed to do a podcast. They're allowed to, host radio shows and stuff like that. I have absolutely no problem with podcast P. What I do have a problem with is, like Dizzle said, the announcement, and then, season over. I'm hurt. Time to get back to podding. Should just kept on doing the pod, bro. It's fine, man. I'm not gonna wreck you for it.
Yeah, I mean, as many podcasts that we have of active and former players, you could have just meshed right on in, kept it rolling, and did your workout. It's 24 hours in a day. It's only about, at best, 2.5, 3 hours worth of pod that you could possibly do. You know what I'm saying? So you could still get it all in without having to share all your shit with the internet. So
yeah. Kev, you got a question?
Yeah, who's your favorite sports podcast from a former hooper or former NFL player? Who's your favorite pod?
Teague and them boys, Jeff Teague, Club 520 podcast. They do 5:20 in the morning. That should be hilarious and insightful because they really be talking ball.
Yeah, I'm definitely a huge fan of Club 520, but I would also throw in All the Smoke with Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson, and then I also like the pod with Ryan, Fred Taylor, and Channing.
Pivot, yeah,
the Pivot. I really like they have a A1 guest, and they really break down mental health, success, the whole thing. So I really fuck with them too.
Yeah, 100%. Pivot and 520. I really started messing with 520 heavy lately. This week, to be perfectly honest, since I've been back on my gym kick. But that shit is hilarious. I ain't know Jeff Teague was that damn funny. And shoot, not only Teague, but B. Hen is freaking hilarious, bro. Like, I be at the gym rolling, almost killed myself multiple times this week laughing, bro. So shouts out to them, man. Shouts out to them. And obviously the Pivot is a little bit more, buttoned up, with Ryan Clark and stuff like that, but it's still quality, man. Shouts out to everybody out there getting a pod on.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And we might have a pod challenge. Former players is challenging each other to one-on-one, man. We got Brandon Jennings. He's on the pod, Gil's Arena, and he challenged Jeff Teague. He challenged Lou Will. And I think
Lou.
And Ty Lawson. I think he challenged them all to a fair 1v1. And Lou Will accepted, man. So who y'all got? We got actually a few matchups because Michael Beasley and Lance Stevenson is gonna match up.
So I will say this. I have heard from multiple podcasts that we just talked about that people have said that Michael Beasley is one of the dopest one-on-ones out there. So my money on Beasley if he in that conversation. And then 1A would be Lemon Pepper Lou. Lou Will's still out here hooping. So I got my money on them too.
Absolutely, 100% going with Michael Beasley. Like,
Yeah.
go back and watch Michael Beasley. Not like no necessarily his NBA career, but go look at his college tape. From Kansas State. Like, he is a one-on-one machine. Like, that's his game. Lance is more of a playmaker. You know what I'm saying? Like, even going back to Lincoln High, like, he was a playmaker, setting things up for others. Down at UC, like, it was like a big point guard, flashy New York style. Love to watch it, but if we playing one-on-one, Michael Beasley. And I'm also going with Lou. Lou is also a one-on-one player. Like, I don't necessarily believe that Jennings still got it. Like, Lou just left. Lou just left the league. Like, if we talking like a 1v1 that I would want to see, I want to see the six men. I want to see Jamal Crawford and Lemon Pepper Lou. Like, that's gonna be a game.
Yeah.
Like, I think Lou, if they do like a bracket, I have Lou coming out of there. And I'll probably go with T because T still got the jumper. But we going 1v1
too.
Yeah, I'm going with Lemon Pepper Lou for sure.
One thing I saw with Mike Miller and Udonis Haslam's podcast is they had Beasley on there at one point, and they talked about the practices and the one-on-ones and Beasley running through D-Wade, LeBron, and others. You know what I'm saying? Like, the one-on-one shit was Beasley's thing to hang his hat on. So definitely
them type of players like that, you get them in the mid-post, dude. Like, you're not out there on the island. Like, he's getting it and power driven and going straight through your chest. Like, Beasley different, dog. Beasley is different.
Well, shit, it's supposed to be going down June 6th, so I'm definitely gonna be tuned in. Y'all think this is the soft launch for the King of the Court, bringing it to the NBA? Like, somebody got to try it out. We saw the women do it successfully.
I don't think it will ever happen with our A1 active players, but I love it for the, what's the dude? ISO Joe. I love people like that. That's less than 5 years out the league and still got game. You know what I'm saying? So I love it for that.
They could need to go ahead and bring this to the NBA All-Star Weekend because what we just witnessed was doo-doo.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, what else we got? Let's give a round of applause to Michael Jordan, man. Michael Jordan opens up his 4th free health clinic for uninsured families in Charlotte, North Carolina, man. So shout out to the GOAT.
I wonder how they make their money back, but it's dope either way because a lot of people suffer from that and need that kind of support, and nothing better to see your people helping your people. So I love it.
Shout out to MJ and shout out to MJ's mom because we know the real brain behind this.
Yeah.
MJ mom was like, all right, God damn it. We got to start giving back. All right, mom. I made enough money off of selling sneakers. I guess I'll open up a free clinic or 5.
Right.
Shouts out to MJ, man.
Yeah, and then let's talk about the Celtics. Bill Chisholm has agreed to buy the Celtics for $6.1 billion. With a B. $6.1 billion. And it's the largest sale for a sports franchise in North America. They got robbed. I got robbed at Penn. They got $6.1 billion. That's crazy.
Shit, just don't do what Dallas did with it.
Facts.
Don't
I
fuck
wonder,
that one
like, what they did. Like, obviously, the Celtics are about to be way over the luxury tax because they got some of the best players in the league making $300 and some about to start making $400 million. Like, I don't know how you make your money back anytime soon because the ratings for the NBA are down for whatever reason people want to come up with. But the fact of the matter, ratings are down, and the contract between the Players Association and the league is in place for the next 4 to 5 years. So you're not going to get a chance to go in there and readjust it. The contracts with the TV places are about to come up. Well, no, they just signed up, so they're not going to be on Turner anymore heavily. My question is, man, what's the plan to make this type of money back? But these guys, they ain't stupid. because obviously they had $6 billion to spend. So
Yeah.
I would just like to see
Jeez.
that. Like, what's the game plan to make sure we making this money back? And are you still going to spend at the same level as the other owners did to make sure this team was a winner consistently, or are you going to dial everything back?
They're gonna be like the Bengals in spurts. Cheap, 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 cheap. Spend it all. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Spend it all. So that's my guess.
Yeah, we'll see though. We'll see. Coming off a championship year, selling the team. Hopefully, ship don't break down.
Yeah.
Perfect time to sell too.
Right.
Yeah. We got some NFL news. Did y'all check out Netflix Quarterback?
Hell
Yes.
Who was y'all remember season 1? I know they're coming out with season 2.
Mahomes. Who was in there? Mahomes. I want to say Kirk Cousins. I forget. Oh yeah. Mariota. And it was somebody else that I forget.
Gotcha.
Jared,
Okay,
Jared Goff, I think, was he in there?
Yeah, probably.
I'm looking at season 2 list. This is dropping in July.
Oh, no, he on this one.
Yeah, I see Jared Goff is gonna be there, Kirk Cousins, and Joe Burrow, your guy.
Joe Burr.
Yeah. Slim Shady.
Definitely tapped in.
Should be a decent season there. Are y'all watching Raising Canaan?
I just finished the first 2 episodes this morning. I hadn't started it at all, and I was like, today's the day. And I'm always up at 6 o'clock anyway, so I was like, I can get a couple in before pie. So got 2 of them in, got 1 more to go before I'm caught all the way up. But yeah, I'm fucking with it.
Locked in every Friday morning at 7:30 a.m. Just enough time to, scramble some eggs, get some turkey bacon, sit down, watch some good violent TV on a Friday morning before I go to work.
So Lamar Jackson made an appearance. Is he going to be on a future episode, or he already was on it?
Future episode. Definitely tapped in.
I was about to ask, where are we at with Raising Canaan? Because I feel like 50 Cent with his shows, it's always one season where he just take it too far, and I just can't watch it no more.
So far, so good. They maintain it, man. I just think, like I was telling my guy Kelly, he was like, yeah, he really don't rock with. He tapped out of Power a long time ago. Watched like 1 season of BMF, like shit just got corny. I was like, I think the thing that saves Raising Canaan is the acting, because there's some corny shit that goes on, but I think the acting on here is just believable. It's almost kind of like how Snowfall is, because even though like Snowfall has some questionable things go on in the series from time to time, the acting was so good you should say, fuck it, fine, I'll roll with it. And I think Raising Canaan does the same thing.
I will give one complaint from my wife, however, and my wife watches the show with the back to the TV while snoring, and then she'll wake up with the random sex scene that pops off. So it's always with 50 in these shows, it'll be the random sex scene out of nowhere, and she'll wake up like she'll hear the sex scene and be like, "Here we go, another season of Power." So that's the only thing that is I think comical on our end about the show is the randomness of the sex scenes, and the build-up be after instead of the build-up being first to the sex scene. But other than that, I definitely enjoy the acting.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to tap back in because I haven't seen none of this season. It was almost like you said, BMF. I cut BMF all the way off. So
final season coming soon. And it looks bad too. It looks bad. Like you was upset that they turned Tommy into an action star. Well, Meech and his brother are action stars in this latest version of BMF, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fuck with it. I'll be perfectly honest.
They should be funny.
And it ain't making sense. 50 is beefing with the real Meech, ain't he? Like
both of the Meeches, Lil Meech and Big Meech.
Damn.
Like when he posted about it, he blurs Meech's face out. It's hilarious, man. 50 is a bully, bro.
Yeah. A couple more. How the brackets looking, man? What March Madness is in full effect.
Man,
couple game winners, couple upsets. How y'all looking?
Yeah.
I tried to follow our You Can Make This podcast expert with the St. John's pick. had them going Final Four easy. That didn't happen for your boy last night.
Damn.
So that one hurt. Wisconsin hurt. Other than that, though, I think I've been all right. I picked McNeese. I got them out the first round. That one was a shocker for me. What else? I think no. Look, I'm not all right because I forgot Memphis. That one messed me up. So yeah, normal March Madness shit.
Yeah, my bracket.
I might have 12 to 13 of my Sweet 16 though.
Yeah, my bracket is totally busted because St. John's wet the bed. I said this on the pod though. I gave y'all the heads up. Like their Achilles heel is gonna be 3-point shooting. They were terrible from 3-point shooting versus Arkansas. They lost. So I warned y'all.
How you feel about the player of the year getting benched the final 4 or 5 minutes?
Well, it was 3 of like 17.
Yeah.
Come sit next to me, son.
Yeah, that's what. It looked like he was like, "Well, we're gonna try this next year."
Yeah, or he's gonna transfer.
Oh yeah.
Poppy Chulo is tapped in. They said Florida going all the way. They still in it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my pick.
Duke looked good.
My pick. What about you, Dizzle? What's popping?
I keep it a buck. I didn't even fill out a bracket, man. I looked at it and I'm like, I don't know none of these players, none of these teams.
That's what makes it fun.
Just pick
those
the
people that win. Yeah, you just start picking teams off of, man, I like the players that used to go here. I'm gonna go play this one. Go Georgetown.
Right. Now my women's bracket is on point.
Yeah, I didn't do a women's bracket, but I've been tuned in probably a little more to the women's than I have to the men's, to be honest.
Yeah, I still got a nice little parlay with the women's bracket as well.
Dope.
I'm alive.
Yeah. Last one I got for sports, man. Definitely got to give an RIP to the boxing and culinary legend. Let's throw that in there.
Yeah.
Yes,
George
sir.
Foreman, man, died at the age of 76. 2-time heavyweight champion. Been in some of the most important boxing events of all time, man. So definitely want to give an RIP.
Yeah, man.
RIP to the champ.
First one to TKO Frazier. That was in the 70s. Another knockout of Joe Frazier, 76.
The greatest grill of all time.
Man, that George Foreman used to have my chicken breast jumping. That was a staple in my kitchen in the late 90s for sure. Moms get mad when I didn't empty that little tray out. But
I remember him knocking out Michael Moore on HBO Boxing when he came back from retirement or whatever. I was just, you hear so much about these legendary fighters and like, man, what is this old man going to do? He's like 45 years old. He didn't sit down during timeouts or whatever. He would just lay against the ropes or whatever. He had this crazy defense, like this crab type of defense where he just doing like this to block the shots, and he just snuck a jab through. Michael Moore was like, oh shit, caught with another one and dropped him. Like big George Foreman came back and reclaimed his title. Shouts out to the champ. RIP, man.
Yes, sir.
Yep. That's all I have for sports.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Killer was popping in the world of entertainment, man.
Diddy update.
Oh boy.
So Tony Busby withdraws from Diddy's lawsuit after judge calls out his credentials. So sound like didn't make the cut.
Nah, Tony Busby been going through it last couple months.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. They call him an ambulance chaser type of attorney. Like I said before, when Jay-Z went full throttle, it was like, yeah, I'm clearing my name. This type of stuff was going to help Diddy, and it also helps Deshaun Watson. I know Deshaun Watson is a pariah. I know Diddy is a pariah, but shoot, hey, for Diddy's sake, and his family, he trying any and everything he can to get out of the jail. So you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, that trial's coming. That trial is coming. What else we got? Tracy Morgan, man. I don't know if y'all saw this or not this past week, but Tracy Morgan is all smiles after his recent medical scare at Madison Square Garden. Said he had bad food poisoning, but he was sitting courtside at the Knicks game and started vomiting pretty crazy. Delayed the game more than like 10 minutes. It sounded like he was pretty nasty, but sounded like he was in the hospital. I think he had made a joke about Knicks is 1-0 with him throwing up on the court, so I have to run it back.
Bruh, I saw it by accident doing the Daily Scroll and Jasmine Brand. You just saw it. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And I was like, I read it. I was like, oh man, that's bad. Down bad. Yuck. Glad
Yeah,
he's feeling better though, man.
I thought he was just drunk.
One thing about Tracy Morgan is he was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes back in the mid 90s. So he's always had some health issues. He's had the super scary of the Walmart, accident that we all know got him paid, but he's had some health issues along the way. So definitely brought some concerns, and hope the homie's doing all right.
Have y'all ever had food poisoning?
Yeah.
Wendy's.
Penn Station got me.
That took me out.
I haven't had a Penn Station sandwich in quite a long time.
Really?
It ran through me and my daughter at the same time. We was bugged up.
The Rat Skeller at Wright State University.
Ooh.
Had a boy down bad, and I should have known going to eat at a place called the Rat Skeller.
Yeah.
I should have known better.
Let's see. We got some new news about Erykah Badu. Looks like she got a new album on the way, produced entirely by The Alchemist. So,
yes, sir.
That should be cool. Y'all here for the Erykah Badu shit? Because she might throw a cheek out, she might throw a tit out. I'm here for anything Erykah Badu is doing. So
1,000,000%, man.
Yeah.
1,000,000% here for this. Absolutely.
I'm definitely tapped in to The Alchemist. He been on the run for shit. I don't even know how long this been, right? Right. But now, I feel like he's been turning up lately. Like he been collabing with. He just dropped the 2 Chainz, Larry June album. I think he dropped the Larry June album last year. He's been working. Did something with Hit Boy. Like he out here doing his thing still. And now this is a good. We're gonna see how they styles mesh though, because you wouldn't expect this, but I'm sure it's gonna have some bops on there.
I appreciate these projects where artists are linking up with one producer to give you an entire project. I like that feeling again. I mean, we haven't had that in quite a while. I mean, probably the most legendary link up of a producer and artist was probably Quincy Jones and Michael Jackson back in the day for Thriller. But with Hit Boy and Nas, like you just talked about, with all these other dudes linking up together, man, I appreciate this because it seems like cats are getting in the studio and working together as opposed to, hey, I'm gonna send you a beat. I'm gonna send you a beat. I'm gonna send you a beat. Your guy mash it up and you just come up with a song, or you hitting somebody else. I need a beat, and you just create whatever you want to create. Like you're creating together to make a project. I'm here for that.
And those stories seem to always be better. Like to hear how something was created when we went to, wherever together and did this together versus, man, I sent it across the water. He sent it back and it's a hit for 4 weeks. You know what I'm saying? I like the old school way for sure. Speaking of old school, one of our nation heroes, Mr. Jackie Robinson, man. Sad that they did this guy like this. But Jackie Robinson's military service was removed from the Pentagon website in a DEI crackdown to cancel all this, diversity and all this shit that they got, going on that they say is so wrong. But they had a link up, I think, or whatever was up got removed, and then a link came up where it sent you to like a DEI website or something. But terrible to do, one of our nation's sports heroes, period, like that. So
crazy work. Obviously, it got put back up, but I do know when websites are trying to cleanse themselves of certain things or whatever, they use AI technology with certain search words, so probably in this case, Black, African American, and stuff like that, and they just run the program and they take all the stuff down. But this is crazy, man. It's Jackie Robinson, for goodness sakes, man. Come on, man. But that just shows you with a stroke of a key, you can be deleted from history, man. It's wild.
And it also shows that when I say they, it's the people of power. They can make whatever story they want to make. So all the history that we learned from back in the day could have very well been history like this. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
To where we gonna tell them what we want to tell them and give them, 3 pages instead of 11,000 documents about JFK's assassination. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
We gonna give them a synopsis of it, and that's gonna be their history. So it just shows you, man, the powers that be.
That'd be a long 4 years, man.
Yeah.
Indeed.
It's only been a few months. So much has happened.
Where
Yeah,
my 5Gs
Yeah.
for Doge, bruh? Where my 5Gs, bruh?
man.
If you gonna make
Uh,
us go through this, I'm gonna need my 5Gs.
right, right. And I think that's it for entertainment.
Appreciate you, bruh. A couple quick hitters before we slide up out of here. All right, man. Shouts out to everybody that be on that bird getting their vacation on, man. But Frontier Airlines CEO says, hey, he's gonna copy Southwest's style and offer free baggage on Frontier Airlines. Y'all here for it or what?
Oh yeah, I take a little date in the Fort Lauderdale. You know what I'm saying? Just a little date in the Fort Lauderdale. That's about it though. There ain't too many flight options, but you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna take the what's offered. I have flown Frontier before to Florida. Not too bad, but the funny thing about that though is like the menu of to what to buy is like sectioned off. You got some $5 shit, some $6 shit, some $8 shit, some $10 shit. So that was always a little joke because I was like looking for specific tequilas, and I'm like, of course it's down here in the 8 to 10 range. They ain't gonna be stupid about it, but a flight's a flight, and if you fly in 2024, 25, you brave anyway, because there's been a lot of shit going on.
Yeah. Nah, shout outs to Frontier, man, for the people. Keep them prices low. Y'all see an opportunity to take some customers, man. I'm here for it.
Great business plan. Obviously, I mean, they've been in the game and they've been viewed as the cheap airline, but guess what? People got to still get to where they need to get. And if they bags is going for free 99, guess what? They about to pay it, and they about to be on Frontier. Maybe that'll help them level things up at Frontier.
Bring my golf clubs with me. You know what I'm saying? I got options now.
There it is. So the 2 astronauts that have been stuck in space for 9 months finally returned to Earth. They left on June 5th of 2024.
Yeah, I had an off day. I want to say that was that Tuesday after St. Patrick's Day, and I spent my day on YouTube watching the countdown of them coming home. I just wanted to see what was going on. So every few hours I'm checking back. Saw the pod land in the ocean, saw them get it secured on the boat, saw that door open, and the pictures that they've been showing of some of them people, boy, it shows you what the body goes through in space, I guess. Because, man,
what you mean?
Like the lady when she left had black hair. She came back, her shit was all the way grayed out.
So I've never seen the movie. What's the? Is it called Interstellar? Like, I don't know. Is space time different? They was up there for 6 months Earth
9
time.
months.
All right, they was down there or up there for 9 months Earth time. What's that time in space though? Like, is longer? You said her whole hair was gray.
I mean, she looked like she looks 10 years. She looks 7 to 10 years older.
Yeah,
Easy.
1,000,000%.
So
y'all don't know that? Like, is the time different?
Man, no, I
ain't never been.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, shit, they may have went through a wormhole or some shit. I don't know, but she went up 50, came back 75, bruh.
And they said the guy, I don't know his name, but he missed most of his daughter's senior year of high school. Like, a lot of sacrifices for this here, national space or the space station. But glad they home, glad they made it home. I know I was hearing some of them talk about, simple things like grabbing a pop and taking a sip of pop, and then they'll just let go of it because they're used to doing that. So like getting reacclimated to gravity and being back on Earth takes them a little time. So
that's crazy.
Yeah. And so obviously they were only supposed to be up there like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, it was like a quick trip, 2-3 weeks.
So it came down that they won't be paid overtime. They'll just be paid an additional $5 a day that they were up there.
What?
Dizzle can't even spend that at the spot he just spent.
Yo, what?
Yeah, man, $5 a day.
$5? Who did that math? Like, where did they get that number from?
Doge.
Doge, nigga. El Presidente, son.
That shit
Yeah, like
crazy.
$5,
crazy.
nigga. $5 a day, nigga. Damn, nigga. That's just wild work.
So
But glad.
just simple math. Not every month is 30, but 30 times 9 is 270. Times 5 is 1350. They done made an extra band for who knows what their health is gonna be like being up in space for 9 months with no gravity.
Right. Eating dehydrated dinners every single night. Just
Man.
oh gosh. So I wonder how long they have to stay in like the hospital to like recoup and
They
rehydrate and stuff like
they
that.
definitely said a few days. They have to go through a process. I know, like, this is not to compare, but like being in the army and going to war and being gone for 8 months, and we get back on a Thursday, we trying to turn up, but they like, y'all haven't turned up in 8 months. So we don't want 5 of y'all dying of DUIs this weekend. So they wouldn't allow us to get our cars for that whole weekend. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we home, but really not home, like can't really go nowhere, just kind of getting reacclimated to structure in the States, basically. So I know for NASA, I'm sure it's even, more of getting your legs working. You ain't walked, you ain't felt that weight in a long time. So
Yeah.
I'm sure it's a lot more to it.
I can dig it. Last thing before we slide up out of here, man, we got to get that video game update. Dizzle, what's going on? What's going on with you and the Houston Cougars? I believe that's the new school that you rocking with.
Yeah. So it's going all right, man. Houston Cougars, we coming. I don't know if we all the way here yet, but we on the way. I'm 5-0 right now with the new squad. A lot of close games against the computer. That shit been going to the wire. I think I beat LSU by 3. I think I beat another team by 4. And then my last game, I think I won by 3. All of them nail biters. But we here, man. 5-0 is looking good. And I got you coming up. I got a matchup with you, and then I got a matchup with Arizona. So those are gonna be the real test to see how my team is really looking. Yes, killer.
How many games in the regular season?
Like 13 or something like that.
How 13. Many of those do you play real people that you like y'all two versus the computer? Is it like down the middle, or is it like?
It depends. So right now I got 2 user matchups, and then the conference championship game is usually a user matchup. So maybe 3, 4. But then some people, because they in a conference with more multiple users,
got you.
They be having 5 user games, 6 down there.
User games is like y'all two playing.
Yeah.
And it's the computer games is just, can y'all simulate those to speed them up, or you got to actually play them?
Gotta knock them out.
Are we talking 3-minute quarters, 5-minute quarters?
5-minute quarters.
Okay, I'm making sure. Like
computer be on one too. They be on some bullshit. God damn. Man, I threw a pick 6 late in the 4th. I'm like, oh, I'm about to lose to the AI. I can't do this. Nah, should be having my blood pressure rising. How your team looking?
Did you see the game that I played versus my brother? SMU. So we played, and it was probably the worst game to watch of all time. It was 9-0 in the 4th quarter. I finally hit a big play, scored a tutty, got a pick, settled for a field goal, got a safety. So the final score was 12-9. It was horrible. But retooling my team, like I told you before, I had built my team one way, and I was like, man, this shit is whack. They can't do this. Receivers keep dropping the ball. So I started getting like physical wide receivers. But them niggas is slow as fuck. And I was like, yeah. I was like, nah, nigga, we can't do this. So I'm trying to transition back to, the speed wide receivers. Like, hey, them niggas couldn't catch, but at least they can get open. So I'm transitioning back to that. But I got like you said, I got 2 user games. I got a game versus you, and I want to say Arizona, like back-to-back weeks. And that's gonna tell the tale. That's definitely gonna tell the tale, man. But I do have questions for other people that's in the conference, man. I wish they could jump on, but your guy used to be at South Carolina, right?
Yeah, he started at South Carolina, and then I think now, State. Yeah,
and now he's at Louisville.
Louisville, yeah.
So this is me and my brother call Louisville, old Louisville now because he's at Penn State now. But like in my phone, he saved as Louisville, so I changed it to old Louisville. And I don't know, you and old South Carolina, old Michigan State, current Louisville, y'all the dudes that's been to the most programs. Y'all bounce around. Y'all take y'all talents to other universities.
Ain't no loyalty in the game. Ain't no loyalty. Now I'm trying to find my way. Yeah.
Well, I say this. I was like, Dizzle has earned the right to bounce around because he has multiple chips. I don't have a chip, so I'm not leaving until I get a chip. If I get a chip, then I can leave. Or Ohio State come calling, I'll leave. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving my school without a chip.
Is there anybody that's been the same team the whole time?
Yeah, several people. Yeah. Most people have stayed with the same team. You know, other people have, started with a team, took a step down, and then now they jumped up to a bigger school because, like, all right, they went to a lower conference and was able to dominate, and then they got a better job or whatever. Nice little tactic. But mostly everybody's staying with their school, namely me, until I actually get a chip. But we're running out of time. If.
It's tough now. I'm not the only good player in this bitch. Like I got to get my game together.
Shit, like your man's old South Carolina, old Michigan State, he put the smack down on the champs Pitt.
Yeah,
Pitt legit. I mean, yeah, man. I mean, Pitt put the smack down on North Carolina. Yeah. So like it's up for grabs. The comp is definitely there, man. The comp is definitely there. But like I told my brother, like we are running out of time. It is March. I say we're definitely gonna finish this season. We'll get through April. We'll probably get through May. Like I'm here to tell everybody, like June is probably gonna be no bueno. I can see it. Like niggas not gonna be like, oh yeah, let me tell the wife, let me sit in the house on a Saturday evening and play video games. Like, no, nigga. Like that's not popping.
Right.
It's not popping, man. And once the weather breaks,
you'd be surprised.
There's no
niggas
way.
Niggas play the game every day, whether we do it in this league or just playing some other shit. So this league is like giving us purpose. I would say you see how lit it is in the chat.
You know what? I don't see how lit it is in the chat. That shit is on mute. Like these is insane, bro.
Yeah, it was like one in the morning.
Yeah, I say next advance at blah 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 time. 2 seconds later, when the next advance? I'm like, nigga, I just advanced.
Yeah,
like cats is wild,
niggas be on the game. So yeah, this is like making it purposeful. You know what I'm saying? So
you say we gonna run it all the way into the new one kickoff.
And we starting there. They was trying to get you to do a Madden one.
I'm good. I can only handle this, man. This is the only one. Like one of my other guys, he's in a different league or whatever, and he's like, man, I'm telling you, man, he's on Xbox. Excuse me, and if they do the cross-platform for the Dynasty, we gonna be like 20, 25 deep.
Bring it on. Bring it on. I'm with it.
So that would mean if persons like Xbox and people like PlayStations, they can play the Dynasty together on their own systems, and the game will still be looking the same. That's dope.
Yep. Yeah, man. Come on, killer. Come on. Come on, ruin your life.
Now I got options. I can just buy a cheaper one.
That's if they do the cross-platform.
Matter of fact, I got an Xbox in the living room, I think. I don't know how old it is. But I got an Xbox in the living room.
It's crazy, man. The Dynasty life is crazy, man. I'm here for it 1,000,000%. Well, there it is. Another episode of You Can't Make This Up podcast. Kev Nash.
DJ Killer Kev.
Hey, Dizzle.
We out the next week.
Peace.